word Ester, Eostur in English transformed into Easter, equivalent to Oster in German, which later became Ostern. Actually, there is no connection between the goddess Ishtar and Easter or the Passover celebration. Any perceived connection is merely based on phonetic similarity, not meaning. There is no mention of Easter in the original Bible texts. If it appears, it's only in English translations. We have examined every verse in the New Testament, and some in the Old Testament containing the word Pascha, Passover. Not a single verse mentions Easter or any similar sounding word. However, the word Easter is found in Acts 12:4 in the English translation, known as the King James Version. This Easter is used to translate the Greek word Pascha, or Pascha. Indeed, some people use the term Easter to refer to the Passover celebration.
And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison, and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Acts 12:4.
There are speculations that the word Easter might refer to pagan goddesses like Ishtar Sumerian or Eostur, Astarte, Teutonic, associated with the name Asira. From these speculations, some accuse the Christian celebration of Easter of being influenced by pagan culture. The term Easter is considered a legacy of ancient traditions, continuing into the Dark Ages, a period when the church was perceived to have tolerated pagan practices. The Dark Ages are typically seen as spanning from the time of the Pergamum Church to the Sardis Church, roughly from 312 AD to 1520 AD. However, these assumptions are just speculations, and blaming the Catholic Church for using the term Easter lacks foundation. The official Catholic translation in English, the Douay-Rheims Bible for Acts 12:4, does not include the word Easter. The term Easter is only found in the King James Version, which is notably from a non-Catholic background. Actually, there is no connection between the goddess Ishtar and Easter or the Passover celebration. Any perceived connection is merely based on phonetic similarity, not meaning. Let's explore this together. There's a more plausible explanation than just examining the phonetic similarity between Easter and Ishtar. Here's the story. The word Easter stems from Eostur, meaning season of rising, referring to the spring season. Hence, another term for spring in English is Easter, and in ancient German, Easter, and so on. Specifically in the German language, Proto-Germanic, the word Ostern meaning Easter comes from Ost meaning east, the sunrise. In contemporary German, Ost, and in English, East, both meaning the direction of the sunrise. A guide as the sun rises from the darkness of night in the morning. Additionally, in Teutonic languages, Oster meaning first and Sten meaning to stand combine to form Erstehen, an ancient form of the word resurrection, which has now evolved into Auferstehen. Resurrection in modern German? The word Ester, Eostur in English transformed into Easter, equivalent to Oster in German, which later became Ostern. This fact not only points to the resurrection of Jesus Christ from death, but also to his ascension to heaven, and our future rising to heaven with Jesus Christ when he returns to judge the world. After understanding these events, we should be wiser and not hastily force the understanding of Easter to be related to the goddess Ishtar or Eostur. We know very well that this phonetic similarity has no connection whatsoever. Similarly, Easter and the goddess Ishtar are unrelated. It's interesting to note that William Tyndale 1 for 9 for 1536, a Protestant figure, scholar, and Bible translator, was the first to include the word Easter in the English translation of the Bible, the King James Version, for Acts 12:4. Along with that, he also mentions the word Passover. Many other terms in English are considered pagan. and then attributed to Christians, suggesting that Christianity itself is a pagan religion. For example, 1. Sunday sun god, 2. Monday moon god, 3. Tuesday as 2, 4. Wednesday as Woden, 5. Thursday as Thor, 6. Friday as Freya, and 7. Saturday Saturn. Note, even the term Good Friday is accused of being tainted by paganism because Friday is derived from Freya. It's important to remember that Christianity did not originate from England. The prophets, Jesus Christ, and the apostles did not speak English at that time. Therefore, English terms cannot be attributed to Christianity. Christians should not be misled by similar accusations. Where terms of pagan origin like Sunday, Tuesday, or Friday are also attributed to Christianity because these things cannot be attributed to Christianity. Rabbits are symbols in Easter celebrations in various countries. Perhaps we wonder, why rabbits? Rabbits symbolize fertility and new life. Rabbits are known as animals that have many offspring. Because of this nature, rabbits are then used as symbols of abundant life in Christ. Eggs are symbols of Easter celebrations in various churches. Why are eggs used as symbols in Easter celebrations? Apparently, this is closely related to ancient Middle Eastern customs. The ancient Egyptians and Persians had a habit of decorating eggs and then exchanging them with friends. This habit was then followed by Christians in Mesopotamia. Modern-day Iraq, Iran, by giving eggs to others during the Easter celebration to remind them of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Why should Ishtar be feared? The Bible does not forbid words that originate from Babel or Canaan, even terms related to their worship. Who doesn't know that Baal is a Canaanite deity? Surely all Christians know. However, the Bible does not forbid the word Baal in its original, a literal meaning, because a word will not mean anything without context. A text without context is a pretext to a proof text. I provide an example. The Lord of Israel is Baal to the people of Israel, considering the fact that the ancient Israelites were bound to Yahweh Elohim through the covenant of the law, and God is the master or owner or husband, Hebrew, Baal. Thus, allegorically, God is the husband Baal to his people.
Return, faithless people, declares the Lord. For I am your husband Baal. I will choose you one from a town and two from a clan, and bring you to Zion. Jeremiah 3:14.
Rabbi Saul speaks of God as the father of those who believe in Christ, his spiritual sons, and of the Jerusalem above as their mother, thus indicating that God regards himself as the husband of that Jerusalem. God regards his entire people as a universal corporate woman. All humanity created symbolizes the true universal woman, the wife of God.